Hey YouTube, so for this week's OneTake video, me and some friends are going to be heading up to Banff for a bit of a hike. I don't know if they're going to be okay with being videoed, so this might be a really short video of a bunch of landscape shots. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, no hands! I can drive with none!
Oh, please don't. So we are most of the way to Banff. We're still on the highway. I think we're about to enter the park.
We're almost Canmore.
Almost Canmore. Okay. So I thought we'd introduce the other people with me today. So in the back seat we have Alex. Say hi. And our chauffeur, we have Eric.
Hello, hello!
He's an awful chauffeur who likes driving with no hands. And we're going to try and fix that before we get there, but no promises. So hopefully, if we're still alive, we will say hi once we get to where we're going.
Kind of plant? I think it's cement. I'm pretty sure they make that.
And of course, the second I bring the camera out, there's trees in the way.
It's okay. That's a nice shot of the mountains up there, too.
Yep. And we get to see just how lovely cloudy it is today.
Yeah.
That's okay.
A bit of a wet hike, but that's okay.
Well, that means we're not going to overheat.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, cool. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so when I was a kid, me and a friend went down to the river in Banff, and it's right along the north side? No, the south side of the river, and there's this like storm drain runoff into like this little creek area, and we used to kind of like walk in there and kind of hang out a little bit, you know, like just do stupid shit. You're still teenagers, and one day we decided we're gonna actually go in and explore really deep. So we bring a flashlight with us, only one because we're really dumb kids. And we started walking in, and like, you know, we start taking random turns and dumb shit like that, and we're just going in and out, zigzagging through. And then we realized we're lost. We don't know how the heck to get out of this thing. So, we're walking, and we're dumb kids. We didn't think to put our hand on the wall yet, to follow the wall out. And the flashlight dies while we're in this pitch black tunnel with cold running water from like storm drains. And then it starts raining, and we know it started raining because the water was running. And we walk and we're finally I'm like, okay, we need to like follow a wall. And I'm like, just follow the right wall. So we put our hand on the right wall and we just start following. And we realize that we've done something really terrible when we come out and we realize that there's like one of the storm drain runoffs from a road, and we're like, we were at the river.
Ooh.
The nearest one is like several hundred feet away. We've been clearly going the wrong way. We can't get up because there's no ladder. But I can also see it's raining. This is bad. So probably like 3 hours later, we finally find a street with a manhole and a ladder up to the manhole. We climb said ladder, and yeah, we push up the manhole, and it's in the middle of a road, a very busy road. We're cold, wet, and like our eyes aren't used to the light. We can't see because we just came from pitch black to like bright light.
Of course, everyone's terrified that the mole men are attacking or something.
And like the car nearly swerves around the manhole, and we're like, wow! Very quickly get out, walk out, put the manhole cover on. We're like, never again. Turns out we've been down there for like 4 hours.
And that's why whenever you're doing urban exploring, you bring an extra flashlight.
Yeah, we walked back to the entrance as well and found out that somebody had actually like closed off and locked the entrance too. And we're like, wow, it's a good thing we found a secondary exit.
Yep.
Because if we had come back here, we wouldn't have been able to get out.
That's a hell of a story though.
We know too, like after the fact, there had to have been spots that would have very, very clearly been like submerged to the point where we wouldn't have been able to breathe, that we had been walking through, based on how deep the water was when we entered in, and how deep that water was when we had walked through that section. Because there's spots that we waded through, they're probably to like, you know, our like, you know, ghouly bits, and we were like, yeah, the water has risen about like 4 feet from like from where the exit is, washing out. And like, this probably would have been good. Just gonna throw that out there, not good at all.
Just picturesque tree.
Okay, I'll slow down for you.
It's all good.
And then I'll speed up. Single.
What is with, I guess they built the road around the tree.
Yeah. Of course they did.
So we have arrived at, what's this place called again?
It is Johnston Canyon.
Johnston Canyon. It's snowing, as I'm sure you can tell.
It's okay, snow's beautiful.
Snow is beautiful. So we got everything. We got our jackets, we got extra water, we got food, we got our emergency kit over here.
Yeah, me on the emergency kit.
We got at least one person who knows how to use most of the equipment in the emergency kit. And we even have a emergency radio in case things get really bad. Hopefully it's not going to get that bad.
No, ham radio, but I always go hiking with that anyways, just in case.
Cool. So that's where we're going. I don't know what I'm going to film when we're out there, but we're going to film something.
You know what?
It's the thing.
the guy from Gravity Falls.
Right.
The triangle guy. I can't
Yeah.
remember his name now.
That makes sense.
Look at this. Look at this ear.
Yeah, you're just...
It's like half an inch lower. What?
It's like she had her head turned in one photo, and then they just drew her face on.
No. What it is somebody like hung something really heavy from this ear hook or like this earring, and just like the lobe just kind of sank.
Could do, yeah. However you look at it, it's odd.
It's very weird.
At least she's happy. I think.
She's a murderer.
Huh.
That's the look of a serial killer. I'm waiting to get like soot in it because of the controlled burning they're doing.
Didn't you know? This is all soot. All of it.
Oh, perfect. It's just snow soot.
It's water soot.
It's water soot.
So it happens when you burn water.
I love like frozen waterfalls. They're so pretty.
This place is so darn pretty, though.
There's a reason I picked this place.
This whole place. Oh my goodness.
That is so good.
Sorry, I'm like standing in front of you. So pretty. Just frames it like you couldn't do that artificially. You wouldn't even think to. Still think the color of the water is my favorite though. And here we see a native Calgarian in his natural habitat, wielding only a cell phone and his wits. You see him continue, and a backpack containing junk food. You see him continue down the path to find a mate. Stop. Stop, dang it. It won't stop. Eric, my phone won't stop. So, the more observant of you might notice that I'm not in Banff anymore. I'm home again. And what happened is, shortly after the last video, I took a bit of a spill in a cave. I'll put the video on the screen. And it's actually quite painful for me to lift my arm here. Like, that's about as high as I can manage it there. And I basically landed my full weight on my arm. And I'll be fine. It's just bruised. Nothing's broken. I don't need to worry about it. But it's uncomfortable. It was hard to film anything. And the trail actually got quite crowded after that. And I don't want to get too many other people at the video. So I hope you enjoyed this little short trip to Banff. And I'll see you in the next video.